Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tamra and today we're going to do a Tarot Pick-a-Pile reading, which was supposed to be the reading that we posted last time, which is for August of 2022. For some reason I did another July of 2022 video and did not even realize it till I sat down today to do a video. Things have been really crazy around here. And do you ever feel like you're out of time and space? Like you're just not quite with it? Well, that day that I was doing that reading, I kept trying to call it June. I kept trying to call it 2021. I ended up calling it July, which, you know, I was trying to do August reading. So I don't know exactly what was going on that day, but if you all watched that, at least you might have found out if your July went that way or not, or if things were that direction for you guys. So I am so sorry that I did that. I guess we all do goofy things upon occasion, but we've had so much going on around here. My brain just seems to be flying off in some other dimension somewhere, but I need to get back here and do things here. But so we are going to attempt to do August reading. We will do our normal tarot cards. We'll do our angel numbers. We will also do the romance tarot to find out a little bit more about what's going on in your romantic life for the month. We'll also do oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of a yes or no question you get an answer to. And then we will be doing our charms. So it will be a normal monthly reading, and it's still getting to you before the month of August. So hopefully that will be useful to you. We do have 3 different piles to choose from. We have pile 1 with the pink timer, pile 2 with the blue timer, and pile 3 with the green timer. It is best to go with your gut instinct on deciding which one of these to watch. They are general readings, so not everything will resonate with everybody in the reading. We do say a lot of general things that would apply to most of you watching it, but sometimes there are specific things that are only for a select few of you or things like that. So keep that in mind when you're watching. We would love for you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share the channel with your friends and family. If you'd like to support crazy people like me who don't seem to know where they're at any given time, we do have a Patreon channel that you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you can also get a free reading with that sign up, free personalized reading, or you can just donate to PayPal. We have a link to do that as well. So if you'd like to support the channel in those ways, we welcome that as well. All right, guys, we're going to give you some time to reflect on these piles and figure out which one has the best messages for you and what's going on for you next month. And we will see you at your reading. There'll be timestamps in the description to get you there. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading on August of 2022. You guys are the ones that chose the pink timer. We'll put that back here in the back. We've got your tarot cards. We also have our romantic tarot cards. We'll be looking at your romantic life for the month. We have our charms to help us out with what's going on with your month, what kind of energies you're going to have going on, or what kinds of things might crop up for you, things like that. And then we also have our oracle spheres, where you can get an answer to a yes or no type of question. And then we will be doing our angel numbers so that you can, the angels can impart to you any specific messages they would like for you to look at, or some people like to use them as lucky numbers and things like that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead here and see what your month of August of 2022 is going to be like. We've got the Hermit, the Four of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, goodness, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. And then we have Positive and Proud. Wow, okay. Well, it looks like a pretty decent month going on. There is going to be some decision making happening, and you're going to try to work on what direction you're going in. That is one part of the month where you'll be deciding what is the direction you want to go next. Where do you want your life to go? What you would like to see in it? What kind of, you're going to have some choices to make. You're going to have some decisions to make in that regard. Because you are getting ready to start some new things happening. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which shows definitely new beginnings. I'm trying to think of the right word. It is new starts. It is new beginnings, but it's also the word is not coming to me. You're going to be starting to manifest some things into your life, bringing forth, start attracting things towards you, bringing forth things. You're going to use some knowledge that you've gained recently to do that. Meditation might be helpful this month for you to kind of bring forth some of these ideas. You have new ideas cropping up. You're trying to decide what is the best way to go with these ideas, that kind of thing, okay? I'm not sure if I'm making that really clear, but basically, during the month, you're going to have some really decent ideas pop up that you're going to really like, and you're going to be really happy with them, and you're not sure, you may not be sure when the ideas come up, what the best way to implement them is, what the best way to integrate them into your life is, that kind of thing, okay? So, with that in mind, you will be making some decisions during the month as to the best way to bring forth these ideas that will occur to you during the month. Okay, you'll have a lot of good ideas crop up this month. It's a really good idea month. It's a really good, hey, I hadn't thought of that before kind of energy. Okay, with you having a really good positive attitude, you should help bring those ideas forth, some really good ideas for you. And you're going to be very proud of what you do this month. You're going to have a really nice month. You'll have reason to celebrate. You'll feel really good about what's going on in your life this month. It's a really decent month to really make things happen and to really get yourself on track is where we're looking at here. Get yourself going in the direction that you're happy with, and taking some steps that you're really going forward. You have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Those are some really, really good signs of going in the right direction, heading towards happiness and abundance, and getting the material things that you want in the world. And other, your health might be something that you'll be working on. You might have some really good ideas of how to improve your health this month. Things like that. The good ideas will be coming from the Queen of Swords. She's a really good idea person. The Swords energy is a really good for bringing forth, ideas, working with your mind, things out of air. And the Queen, she's going to bring forth some really good ideas for you to implement and do some stuff with. So that sounds really exciting. Let's take a look here and see what might be going on in your romantic life. And then we'll look at your charms and see if any more things come forward there. All right, so far we got the Knight of Wands. He shows up in a lot of readings. We also have, okay, we got shoot. I know what I'm trying to think of. It looks like the Empress card, but it can't be. It's a High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, with this deck, sometimes I have trouble with the cards. Okay, and then we have Six of Wands. Okay. The sixes... excuse me. I'm so sorry. The sixes are really good energies for moving forward past any kind of problems. They're also good energies to be relaxed and things being kind of effortless is kind of what I'm seeing here. So in your romance department, those of you who are not in a relationship, I feel like it is possible somebody might show up on your doorstep or in your life that might offer you a relationship or some romance or, you know, some different things. Don't know if that's a real permanent relationship. Don't know if it's coming through that way or not. But somebody's you're going to be comfortable with. You're going to enjoy their company, that kind of thing. If you are in a relationship, which is really the feeling I'm getting from most of you guys, by the way, I feel like things should go pretty steady this month, be pretty quiet, feel pretty comfortable. That's the word I kind of get with your love life this month, is comfortable or being comfortable. The other thing is, for some of you, if you're not in a relationship or if you're in that comfortable relationship that we're talking about, your romantic life may not be a huge concern for the month, but you might decide to kind of look at things from an objective angle and get an idea of what's gone on before, what might be possibilities in the future, those kinds of things. There's even a possibility a few of you will get married or get engaged this month. The relationship may have progressed far enough for that to be the case. That is a little bit more exciting than some of the other things we've been talking about, so that's why I don't think it's for most of you, but there are a few of you that may be the case for this month. Okay, so that's what we got looking at for your romantic life. Let's go ahead and move on to the charms and see what else we got going on for the month. Alrighty, so let's take a look at your charms and see what else you got going on for August of 2022. Okay. Well, I guess I might take back a little bit of what I said earlier. There's a few of you, there's going to be some fiery passions brought up this month. With the salamander here, we also have the cake with the cherry on top, so your romantic life should go over pretty well this year, this month. But I really feel like there will be only a few of you that will be in that really passionate type of romance. I see most of you as more into that comfortable romance, that, where you feel just kind of happy and, nothing going on to make you feel, unhappy or anything like that. We do have the Six of Pentacles, which once again, the sixes are good recovery type of energy. They're also a good, things going well enough that, you're able to move forward. We have the Two of Hearts. It's a good energy for romance as well. In that, your partner might be a good one this time, or somebody that can help you out. Excuse me, just a second here. I've got a puppy trying to make a bed over here, and she's having some issues. Okay. We do have a couple of other really cool. We have After All This Time Always, and that's where, once again, to me, that always shows, for those of you that have been in a long-term relationship, how comfortable you're going to be with it, how good it's going to be, that kind of thing. So that's more of a relationship type of message. We also have In My Heart, so, you're going to have some stuff, some people and some other things, really pierce your heart this month, really kind of be part of you. Okay, go see and explore is a nice message in that this could be a really good month for you to get out there and see what's available to you and what's out there. Oh, excuse me. Annabeth, honey, there's nobody here. She got herself all covered up. Now she can't see things. She thought somebody was here. Okay. So, sorry about all the disjointedness going on here. Get myself back on track. The go see explore doesn't necessarily mean that you need to get out and actually travel places. To me, it's more of an indication of exploring your possibilities. Because this is a month where you're going to have a lot of those ideas that we were talking about. A lot of those things come up, and for you to kind of explore those and see how they might fit into your life and how they might pan out and what could be good. You going out and exploring how others have experienced that, or ways that it could work out for you or not work out for you, or other things like that, is the energy I'm seeing with that more than anything. For you to take those ideas and really work with them, really get an idea of what they can do for you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that particular charm. Excuse me. Now we have the charm miracle. So some miraculous things might happen for you this month. You do have the star card. And we did talk about you possibly meditating this month or things like that. But what I see with that, with the Seven of Cups energy, the Star card energy, the Hermit and all that, is that this is a really good month for you to bring forth your heart's desire, okay? And things that you can see as being miracles or as being something special in your life. We did talk about your health, and we have the ribbon here that a lot of people use for health-related issues. And so what I see with that is that you might have been struggling with some health issues recently, or some other things might have made you kind of under par. And I see some really good ideas and really good things working towards your health this month, that you should improve quite a bit. Whatever's been going on with you health-wise, you might find some ways to reverse it or make it better, improve it. This can be, I see things like arthritis, stomach issues, back issues. I even possibly see cancer for some of you, that maybe you've been battling that or working with that some. And I feel like this will be a good month for maybe you go into remission, for you to find ways to heal to where, you feel a lot better more often, or, movement that works out for you really well, or exercise that makes things improve, or certain things you can eat, or ways you can prepare things to make things go better, stuff like that. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing for the month on that. Now we do have the snowflake, which is unique and very cool. We also have the reindeer. These are obviously signs of winter. They're signs of around Christmas time. They're also signs of wish fulfillment and things like that. I think about children and how magical the first snowfall of the year can be. For those of you who don't live anywhere where it snows, I know what that's like. I actually lived out west in the United States most of my life, early life. And we actually did get a snow out there, which was extremely unusual. And I remember how magical that was to see and be in. Now we get snow every year, and I'm just like, okay. Don't like a lot of snow, don't like a lot of cold. But even that first snowfall of the year, though, still has that magical quality to it. It still has that freshness, that, everything's beautiful and sparkly, and all of that kind of energy. with it. And this is the kind of energy I'm getting for your month, where a lot of new sparkly things, a lot of fresh things are coming to you, some special things, and they're all about your ideas. It's all about what you're going to be bringing forth in your own ideas this month. Okay, we do have the Heart Kitty, which just goes to show about your love and how much love you can spread this month, and how a lot of things will be satisfying to you this month that way. And then you also have the R, which I see it as like the circle R, which means like a trademark kind of mark. But it could be an initial, it could be other things. But what that means to me, once again, is almost trademarkable ideas, or ideas that are unique or fresh or different, that you're going to be coming up with during the month. So there may not be unique ideas. Other people may have come up with them as well, but there will be ideas that will come to you that will make your life better and different and so forth. So that's the way I see it coming through. All right, let's take a look at your oracle spheres. This is where you think of your yes or no question. We have 4 different stands. We have silver, green, purple, and bronze. You decide which one you like to get your answer on. You think of your yes or no question, and we'll go out and we'll get your answers. Alrighty. We have silver is not likely. Green is a no. Purple is a probable. And bronze is a very likely. All right, so we have a not likely and a no, and then a probable and a very likely. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Now let's go ahead and look at our angel numbers. We have 5 stands for that. We have gold, bronze, blue, purple, and green. And you pick at least one stand. You can pick more than one if you feel compelled to do so, but pick at least one so that you can get an angel number on it. Then you can go out to the web and type an angel number, whatever it happens to be, and find out the meanings of that particular number and get an idea of what the angels want you to look at. If you'd like, you can use all 5 numbers as lucky numbers for the month, or some people will pick out certain numbers as being important dates for the month. It is 1 through 55, so some of the numbers won't be a date, but excuse me, that's how it works. And so however you would like to utilize these, this is your part of the reading. This is your interactive part, and you can do it any way you'd like. All right, so number 1 gold is a 24. Number 2 bronze is a 2. Number 3 blue is a 40. And number 4 purple is a 13. And number 5 green is a 27. So we have 24, 2, 40, 13, and 27. So there's your angel numbers for the month of August of 2022. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. If you would like to check us out on other mediums, on TikTok and Facebook and Patreon, we are there at Crossing the Spiritual Streams, or Crossing the Spirit on TikTok. And you can check us out on all those places. If you'd like to sign up on Patreon, when you do, right now we are doing a free reading for anybody who signs up. You can get a personalized reading. So we can do that for you. And we just love having you guys here. We would like you to check out other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot on the channel that can have some really good messages for you. We do put out videos twice a week. So we look forward to seeing you again in other videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your August of 2022 reading. Those of you that chose the blue timer here, we'll put that back here. And we've got your tarot cards and emoji cards here we're going to look at. We will be looking at the romance tarot, get an idea of what's going on in your romantic life during the month. We also will be doing charms, and then the oracle spheres, where you can think of a yes or no question to get an answer to. And then we also have our angel numbers for the month, where you can get special messages from the angels or utilize them as lucky numbers, that kind of thing. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on for your August. We have the Lover's card, the Six of Wands, the Justice card, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, okay, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have annoyed and thankful. Okay. Well, it's really interesting because most of the cards, all but like one, lead to a certain message. So the one card, the charms might fulfill it out a little bit more, or it might just be the card I'm talking about is the Lover's card. It's sort of out of place with the rest of the reading, or it stands out on its own a little bit. Other readers might not see it that way. It's just the way I'm seeing it, this particular reading. So what I'm getting out of that right now, and I may change that up a little bit depending on what comes through in the charms, is that, and also what comes through in your romantic cards we pull here in a minute, is that your significant other, if you have one, is going to be pretty supportive of you this month. Which I think you'll need that support based on the rest of the cards. Or if you don't have somebody in your life that fulfills that role, that romantic partner role, then I don't think you'll be spending a lot of time worrying about your love life this month, or a lot of time working on it. You might go on a few dates or have some things like that going on, but I don't see it as being a huge month for you romantically, that you'll be spending a lot of time on your romantic life. We will take a look at your romantic cards here in a little bit and get a better idea of that. But what I'm getting is I feel like this month is one where you are focused a lot on your finances, your material things that you have going on in your life, your work. I feel like you might have to spend a lot of time at work. You might even be starting a new job, or you might have to get a second job or go to a new job where you're learning things. You may even have to take a pay cut. And these are things that may have already happened, by the way. You just might be dealing with them in August. So for some of you, this is not a surprise. You're already dealing with these things. It's just August, you'll be spending a lot of time worrying about them. I feel like you're going to kind of feel the pinch of finances this month a little bit more. You will have enough, though. You will, you're going to be annoyed that you have to spend so much time worrying about money and dealing with money and working a lot this month. That will annoy you. That's where the annoyed card is coming from. But you will have enough to pay for everything that you need. Money will come to you if, like, let's say you have an unexpected bill or something come up that you didn't have money for. You will have enough. Things will take care of themselves that way, and you'll be thankful for that. So even though you will spend a lot of time dealing with your finances and working and dealing with work and those kinds of things, which will be kind of an annoying month, even though you'll spend a lot of time working on those things this month, things will still work out pretty well. It's just going to be one of those months where you're going to have to, where things life matters will just kind of, life happens. It'll kind of just get in your way and shove it in your face, and you'll have to pay attention to it and do things with it and fiddle with it and those kinds of things. Okay. So that's kind of the month we're seeing as far as that part of your month, that one part of your life that you'll be focusing a lot on work or on making money or on how to do money. You do have a couple of good things happening during the month. Like I said, you'll have reasons to be thankful because you will have enough money despite any worrying that you might do. Worrying doesn't help, by the way, just to let you know. I know sometimes it's really hard not to worry. When we feel a lack or see things not kind of going our way, or things can be worrisome, and it's kind of hard not to sometimes. But it really doesn't do any good to worry. Other than it might get your mind thinking about ways to fix it or get out of it. But generally worrying and being in that mode doesn't really help fix things too much. So just to let you know that, because you will be having bouts of worry this month, or you have a possibility of doing so. Try to keep those as short-lived as possible. You can do that. You don't have to be in that state. But you will feel the need to save back as much as possible, work as much as possible. Like I said, possibly even get a second job, or take a new job. Because there is some apprenticeship type of things going on in your reading where you might be learning new things. Or you might take on extra work, like start working overtime or other things like that, which is also can be quite annoying because your free time will be lessened. So you do have that kind of energy going on for the month. It's not as fun of a month as I would like to see happen for you guys, but at least things will work out well, and things will be okay. You're going to be okay this month. Like I said, you're going to have some minor annoyances, some other things crop up that you have to pay attention to that you don't want to, things like that, but it won't be a bad month. There'll be some, matter of fact, there's going to be a few good things during the month. You might get recognized for some of your hard work and efforts, which will make you feel pretty good and pretty happy, and some things like that. So do keep that in mind, that will pop up for you as well. Let's take a look at your romantic cards here and see what might be going on specifically in your romantic life. And then we will look at your charms and see what else we can find out about your month. Assuming you're all still with me here. Going, gosh, it sounds awful. I don't want to watch that no more. Alrighty. I don't sugarcoat things too much. Things don't always go the way we want them to. Alright, so what we have here, we have the Judgment card, which is interesting with Justice. We have the Justice card, again, interesting. And then we also have the Five of Wands. Okay. So, by looking at this, it looks like your romantic life is going to be one of two different things. First of all, it could be a very stable, you got Justice, where you've got the scales measuring that showed up in your reading twice. That, to me, with the Lover's card as well, that could be a balanced energy. Your love life could be very balanced this month. Nothing really major going on that way. That is a possibility for those of you that are in a relationship. For those of you that are not in a relationship or in very new or disquieted kind of relationships, ones that, this could be a month of some discord, maybe because of how much you might have to work or pay attention to things, or maybe you don't feel like they're bringing their fair share into the relationship, or some other things like that. So there might be some discord that way, or some other issues. If you are not in a relationship, then like I said, I don't think this is going to be a banner month to get into a new one. You might date a little bit, or if you find time, or some things like that. But it's not necessarily going to be a really great month for relationships and passion, and bringing forth new relationships. If you're already in one, like I said, I do see it as being kind of balanced and supportive. Other than, like I said, if you're in a relationship that's already discordant, or if you're in a kind of a newer relationship, and the person wants to monopolize your time, or you'd like to spend more time with them, that might be a little hard this month, and that might cause some issues, and so forth. But if you're in a long-term, long-standing relationship that is not discordant, then more than likely it'll be a pretty harmonious month. Nothing major going on one way or another with it. Your significant other might not be happy over how much you have to work or spend time away, but they're going to be supportive of you as far as that goes. So that's pretty much the way I see your love life going for the month. Let's go ahead and look at your charms, and then we'll get an idea of what else is going on in the month. Okay, got that there. Alrighty, so let's take a look and see what the charms might say here. Ooh, not very many. Okay, let's see what we've got. Well, we do have a 4. That is a good foundational energy. It's a good stable energy. And with you having the Justice and the Judgment and other cards like that, that show good stable energy. So this is a good stable month for you as far as that goes. So that's nice. Okay. We do have the Gemini. Gemini are good for ideas and for making ideas work out. It's also the twins, and so once again, it's that balanced energy. I guess you're going to really be balancing things out this month. I'm thinking of balancing your books, but it could be, balancing other things out in your life as well. It could be trying to figure out the best balance between work and play, and how much you have to work to earn what you need to earn, and so forth. There might be a lot of balancing going on this month for you to think about. You do have the Tree of Life, or the Christmas tree, which shows growth. It shows life energy, and you will be producing a lot of that this month. You will be producing a lot of energy to bring forth good things in your life, and so forth. So that, from that point of view, that's a really good thing. So that's kind of exciting in of itself. And then you have the reindeer. It's interesting how in a couple of these readings, how we've had different things from Christmas time show up. Because whenever I see Christmas time type of charms, I think of wish fulfillment. Or I think of getting a present or a surprise, or things from our childhood, maybe your childhood dreams come true, or things like that. So that's really good that you have the Christmas tree and the reindeer, because it could show some really good wishes happening for you this month. And it is interesting because I did say you would have enough. Things would work out. You have the Ten of Pentacles card, and you also have the World card, charm. That shows that, everything that you need and want will be here for you. You'll get. The fulfillment of your desires and of what you need will happen this month. Like I said, you might have to work quite hard. You might have some other things happen, but the things that you really need and want will show up for you. Because you also have the Seven of Cups, which is a good manifestation number. It's bringing forth things that you want. You also have the Salamander, which usually shows fiery passions. And that means you might get passionate about something this month. Something might crop up that you are truly have some really great feelings about and really stir up some energies in you and make you want to work for it or go with it kind of thing. Okay, so that's kind of what the salamander represents there for you guys. All right, let's take a look at your oracle spheres. This is where you get to ask a yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to. We have bronze, purple, silver, and green. You pick which stand you'd like to get your answer on. You think of a yes or no type of question, and then we'll go get your answers. So, number 1, bronze is a yes. Number 2, purple is also a yes. I like positive answers. Number 3, silver is a not now. And number 4, green is a very likely. So we have a yes, a not now, and a very likely. So there's your oracle sphere answers for August of 2022. Now let's take a look at your angel numbers. We have 5 stands. We have purple, bronze, green, gold, and blue. You decide which stand you would like to get your angel number on. You can pick more than one stand if you feel compelled to do so. Some people do. But when you do get your angel number, if you go out to the web and type in angel number, whatever it happens to be, you'll get an idea of what that number resonates with, what kind of symbols and images go along with that number. And that will give you an idea of what the angels are trying to tell you or have you look at. Also, if you want to pick all 5 stands as lucky numbers for the month, or some people pick out certain stands as being important dates of the month. It's whatever works out best for you or whatever resonates with you to do. Okay? So number 1, purple is 11. Number 2, bronze is 42. Number 3, green is 48. Number 4, gold is 32. And number 5, blue is 31. So we have 11, 42, 48, 32, and 31. So there's your angel numbers for the month. Thank you guys so much for being here and being part of the reading. We appreciate every single one of you. If you could give the video a thumbs up, share the channel with your friends and family, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and leave us comments. All those things mean a great deal to us and support the channel in ways that you just can't even imagine. So we very much appreciate all of those things. If you'd like to check us out on our other social medias, we have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. We're at Crossing the Spiritual Streams, except on TikTok we're at Crossing the Spirit. And if you sign up for Patreon for as little as $1 a month, you can get a free personalized reading right now. We're giving those away. So that might be something that you would like to do. All right, guys. We look forward to seeing you in other videos. We do put out 2 a week. So we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your August of 2022 reading. Those of you that chose the green timer here. We have your tarot and emoji cards here. And then we also have your romance tarot that we're going to look at to get an idea of your romantic life for the month. And we're going to look at your charms. And then we're going to do oracle spheres where you can think of a yes or no question to get an answer to. And then angel numbers to give the angels an opportunity to give you a message as well. So we're going to do all those things. So we're looking forward to getting that done. All right, so let's take a look here and see what you got going on for August of 2022. Ooh, the World card. Nice way to start. The 4 of Pentacles. The Star card. King of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. And we have sad and confused. Well, interesting. Okay. Wow. I feel like you're going to have some upheaval this month. That's where the sad and confused, I believe, are coming in. Along with the Death card and the Six of Swords, in that there's going to be an upheaval that you'll have to recover from. Okay? It will probably bring some sadness, but it's really weird. I really feel like some really wonderful things will come from this, even though at first it will lead you, to feel sadness. Whenever there is an ending, because there will be an ending of some sort in your life. Not necessarily a death per se, as in like a person dying, but a death of some aspect of your life, some particular thing that has been going along a certain way, or a particular idea, or something like that. There will be something that will come to an end in your life, and that will be somewhat sad. Whenever things do that can lead us kind of sad. The kind of example I'm getting is like graduation. Like graduation from high school or college, or even middle school, or other types of energies like that, or one phase of your life, or something that you're used to, or some thing that you've done for a very long time, all of a sudden comes to an end. It's ending. You're going on to new different things, and it can lead you kind of sad. I know a lot of people, when they leave high school, for instance, even if high school was not a very good experience for them, a lot of them do feel a little bit sad and lost and whatever, because their life like totally changes. They're not getting up every single day and going to school, 5 days a week, and their life isn't revolving around that anymore, and that kind of thing. So it's that kind of energy. There will be something in your life that will come to an end that will cause you to need to focus on different things, pay attention to other stuff, revolve your life around something different than what this coming to an end is. And you might be quite confused this month because you won't know necessarily what to wrap your head around, or where to go next, or what the next thing should be. You might feel kind of wrong-footed a lot of the month, or a little bit off kilter. You do have the Star and the World card and the Queen of Wands, however, and the King of Pentacles. So you have some very wonderful cards to show that once you do kind of wrap your head around things and get over the ending, and start the new beginnings and all that, things could turn out very well for you. You could really find some new passions, new things that you care about. You could really like the way your life is going and the kinds of things that you're doing. You could really start to bring forth more things in your life than what you had been. So just really exciting things happening this month. So even though there is that ending to worry about, there is, not even to worry about, because worrying doesn't do much good, but to know that there should be something coming to an end, even knowing that is okay, because you can also rest assured that some really good things will also crop up because of this, and that a lot of times endings in our lives just leave openings for new beginnings, and new starts and new wonderful things to happen. Okay. And that is definitely where you guys are at. That is definitely you know, what is happening here for you guys. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at your romance cards. Let's see what might be going on in your romantic life specifically. I don't necessarily see this being part of your romantic life. It could be for some of you. But I really didn't get that energy mostly when I was doing the reading. I didn't get the energy that had to do with that. So let's see what we do have going on in your romantic life. Okay, let me move the cards around here. All right, we do have the Ten of Wands. We also have the Three of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this could have something to do with your romantic life, for some of you anyway. For the most part, I did not get that resonance though. So even though there might be a few of you that this is the case for, that is not for most of you to feel that way. But I do feel like you might have some choices or some opportunities in your romantic life this month. And if there is an ending that happens in it, you know, a releasing of burdens or other things, you do have an opportunity for things to turn around and get better as far as your romantic life goes. Okay? If you are already in a relationship and it's going pretty well, you know, things are, you know, not discordant and things are going decent for you, then I just kind of see a steadiness, I guess, with the two tens here, with the, you know, Wheel of Fortune 10 and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is usually a releasing of burdens or moving forward, because it's a 10, so it's a completion energy, and you have a lot of completion energy in your reading, you know, something definitely coming in and you moving forward. So what I see with that, with your romantic life, is that maybe if you are in a deep relationship, that person will just help you through these transitions that you're going through this month, and they'll just help support you through it, and help get you by, and that you guys will go on to the new thing together. Okay? But if you're not in that kind of relationship, it is possible that you will start a new one this month. It is possible that you'll have several choices this month of people to choose from, or that you'll just have kind of just a fun month, you know, dating a few times and things like that, you know, it'll be that kind of thing. I don't see those of you that are not in a relationship necessarily getting more serious or getting in a super serious relationship this month necessarily. So that's kind of what's going on there with your romantic life. So let's take a look at your charms and see what else is going on for the month. Okay, let's take a look here at your charms. Okay, quite a few things came through here. Let's see what we've got. We do have the Ace of Swords. Aces are good beginnings, good starts, good ideas with the Ace of Swords. Clarity, cutting through any bullcrap, getting good clarity on things. So this should be a good month for that. There's the here and now. Focus on the good. She believed she could, so she did, and see the world, and seen and noted. So you have lots of word ones here, and they are super important for your reading because focusing on the good things that's happening in your life, paying attention to what's going on right now, and you know the things you have to be grateful for or look at right now, believing that the things that you want in this world can come to you, and that you know, you can move forward in this life and things like that. Believing in those things look at what's happened and note it, but then go on and go forward. The see the world to me is get out there, look at what opportunities are available to you, look at what else is out there, because you do have this ending, which is a perfect opportunity to change things up and do things in other ways. So very much so. You do have the luxury boat here, so maybe taking an actual trip or a cruise could be useful to you this month, or might be something for you to think about. It might be a way for you to get back on track again, or to work through some of the things happening this month. If you don't physically, literally take a cruise or travel or go out and see the world that way, you should at least open your eyes to the world's opportunities and what's available to you. Okay? We do have the love here. So like I said, some of you guys will be pretty stable in your love department. We do have the sun and moon, which is another good balanced energy. It's kind of like yin yang. And that's really the way your month is kind of going, in that you'll have good and bad throughout the whole month. There'll be things that you will see as being kind of dark or bad or not as good, and then other things will be more shiny and beautiful and so forth. And that's really the way your reading has gone so far. That's really the way your month will play out. It'll be kind of an average month from that point of view, because most people have that throughout most of their lives. But there'll be some good, some bad, take it all, because it's all worth living. It's all exciting, and so forth. Okay, so that's just kind of the message going on there. We do have the Cancer symbol, which is a motherly symbol. It's the moon symbol. It's mysteries. It's darkness. It's those kinds of things. We also have the star bunny, which whenever that shows up, I always think of manifestations or wishes, or wishing upon a star, or using star knowledge, or extra knowledge that we have that way to make decisions and move forward. So that's something for you to think about as well. We have an L and a B. Those could be initials. Those could stand for specific words or whatever else comes to mind when you think of that. We do have the Three of Swords, which can mean a broken heart, or something, being kind of hit you kind of hard, in the heart and in that relationship. We already know you're going to be sad this month for something coming to an end, and I think the Three of Spades is just going along with that. And I don't necessarily think it necessarily is your love life. I really don't feel like that's the case for most of you. There might be a few of you that would be true for, especially if you're in a discordant relationship or something else going on that way. But I don't really necessarily see it going along with your love life this time. Okay? Then you have the elephant. The elephant represents strength, intelligence, family. Relying on your family this month can be very important. Cancer is a family-oriented symbol. It deals with mother and your early life and so forth. So relying on your family this month to help get you through things can be very important as well, in your tribe and your people, to help you get through things. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle spheres. We have 4 different stands. We have green, silver, purple, and bronze. You decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and you think of a yes or no question. And then we will go through and we'll get your answers. So here we go. Number 1, green, is a not likely. Number 2, silver, is a not now. Number 3, purple is a yes. And number 4, bronze is also a yes. So we have a not likely, a not now, a yes, and a yes. So there's your Oracle Spirit answers. And then let's go on to our angel numbers. We have green, purple, gold, bronze, and blue. You pick at least one stand. You can't pick more than one or all 5 or whatever works best for you. We're going to get numbers 1 through 55. We're going to get a number for each stand. And if you can go out to the internet and type in angel number, whatever it happens to be, and you'll get an idea of what that number resonates with, what its meanings are, or what words are associated with it. That will give you an idea of what the angels might want you to pay attention to or look at for the month or focus on. Also, some people like to use all 5 numbers as lucky numbers, or you could pick out some of the numbers as being important dates for the month, or whatever works out best for you. Okay, so we've got a number 1, green is 15. Number 2, purple is 38. Number 3, gold is 8. Number 4, bronze is 47. And number 5, blue is 55. So we have 15, 38, 8, 47, and 55. So there are your angel numbers for the month of August of 2022. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the reading. I hope there was some messages that can be useful to you and that you can do something with. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share the channel with your friends and family, leave us comments in the comment section, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. You can also check us out on our social media accounts on TikTok, Facebook, and Patreon at Crossing the Spiritual Streams, or we're at Crossing the Spirit over on TikTok. We do have links to everything in the description, and you can follow it if you'd like. Also, we do have a lot of videos out there for you to pay attention to. A lot of them are timeless. So if you have not watched them, or if you want to watch one and pick a different pile, or however works out best for you on that, there might be some really good messages out there for you with some of those as well. All right, we look forward to seeing you again. We put out videos twice a week, so we'll see you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye.